What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday vlog. I hope you guys are doing well. So to start off this vlog, I'm actually gonna be heading to my provider, my phone provider here, because I'm looking to upgrade my iPhone 12 to an iPhone 14 Pro. So now the reason why I tend to kind of like upgrade once every 2 years, I would say, is because I obviously shoot most of my content on my iPhone, especially my reels or anything that goes on TikTok or Instagram. So I usually try to find the phone that has the best camera quality. I mean, I've been using iPhones for a while now, so I usually just tend to stick to iPhones. But I did go see it at the Apple store, and I know they have this feature for cinematography, which I really liked. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get my hands on it. I don't think my contract is finished with my iPhone 12 at the moment. I think I called them and they told me it ends November 14th. So I might have to wait till then before I can get my hands on the iPhone 14, but we'll see. All right, good morning, guys. So I am currently heading to the gym. It's gonna be a pretty chilled session today. I wanted to include this little portion in my vlog. So I decided to pick up the camera. It's a good weekend today. It's really sunny and nice. The fall is definitely here. I have my bomber jacket on here. So yeah, gonna do a quick, I'm mostly gonna focus on like some stretching, you know, a little bit of back. I'm gonna do a little bit of back, so some pull-ups. I haven't been training as regularly. I've been training like mostly 3 times to 4 times a week, just because the last few weeks I had been traveling quite a lot for work. So yeah, so the objective today is really just to get into it and just have a good time training. It's quite early in the morning right now, so let me just turn here and then doing some illegal shit. Yeah, so it's quite early in the morning. Gonna hit some back, do a little bit of abs as well, and then yeah. Preferred if like he uses like this type of material. slim and then like baggy, right?
Parce
Which
que
is
moi,
kind of
c'est pas
like
juste dispense. Moi, quand j'ai vu The Hoodie aussi,
yeah,
I was like, il y avait certains trucs où I was like, okay,
it was the same.
Juste un peu trim.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, show me the Fear of God ones.
Tighten them up.
Oh yeah, you can even tighten them up, right? Alright, what's going on, guys? So we are currently outside shooting some content of some new pieces. I wanted to kind of showcase them here, but I think what I'm gonna do is get home, do a sit-down video, just quickly showcasing some of the recent pickups. But yeah, it's I don't know if I should include this as part of the vlog or maybe just do a separate video, but I think I'm gonna stick to the vlog because it just works a lot better, because then the vlog is a little bit more flowy and you guys can kind of see a bit of the fits, a bit of my day-to-day, and it's actually pretty nice weather. Honestly, this is one of my favorite weather when it comes to dressing up. You know, the fall, I know for everyone the fall is really where they enjoy putting clothes together and overall just layering. So yeah, currently have this SB Badu vest, this cardigan by Sanjeev, and just a simple long tee. Alright, so as promised, we're gonna quickly go over some recent pickups. I actually decided to do the ones that were sort of gifted first. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this in two parts. So the first part will be just like things that were gifted and things that I've really enjoyed wearing either through the transition phase of the seasons. So summer going into fall and then winter. And I'm just gonna quickly run through them, starting off with the ones that I was actually wearing while I was shooting. These pieces are by Spencer Badu, and man, if you guys are familiar with this designer, he's been doing an amazing job of just curating beautiful pieces, long-lasting pieces too, which is something that I really love. Like anytime that I shop, I'm always looking for things that I can potentially wear for years to come, right? So at first we have this beautiful vest. Now this vest, once again, SB Badu. I got it in a size large, I believe, because I kind of wanted to layer it with hoodies. Now it does come with a hood for those really cold winter days, which I think is gonna be really useful here in Canada, especially in Montreal, because it does tend to snow quite a lot. So the vest, it's got a really nice crop, as you guys can see, just really puffy and fits really well. So I'll probably pair the vest with the pants as well by Spencer Badu. Now these pants are quite long, to be honest, so I would suggest if you are on the shorter side, definitely size down. It might help you. Like for me, I'm 6'2" and these are quite long, so I would highly suggest for you to size down if you can. But for me, I kind of like them like that because I don't own any sort of like long flared pair of trousers. I have these Prada ones, but they're a little bit cropped, but these just fit really well, especially with like a Rick Owens, like Ramones sneaker, or even just like a big boot. I think these look really good. And again, like one of the things that I really love about Spencer is the attention to detail. Like you guys can see that they're just not a straight pair of trousers. They have this like really nice shape, you know, just giving you guys, just giving you a nice silhouette of the full fit. So you have the cropped vest and then the super long wide pair of trousers. those were the first two pieces, and he actually sent me one extra piece, which is this jacket. Love the crop detail. As you guys can see on the back, it's got these little elbow patches. It's just really nice and intricate. And again, shout out to Spencer Badu for gifting me these pieces. I highly appreciate it. We're gonna move on to the next pieces. We have Seventh Store. Now again, shout out to this brand, man, because I first came across them last year actually, and I wanted to work with them. So I DM'd them, asked them, hey, do you guys do any gifting? I would love to like shoot some content for you guys, and they never responded. And then eventually the creative director or the owner of the brand kind of saw my DM like later on, like this year actually, and then hit me up and was like, yeah man, we'd definitely love to work. So they ended up sending me these pieces, and I absolutely am in love right now. This is my go-to bomber jacket. I just love everything about it. The design, the even just the feel of it just kind of feels like really nice in terms of quality, which is something that I always look forward to. So Seventh Store has definitely managed to do that. It's a UK based brand. I think they're based in Manchester or London, I'm not sure, don't call me on that. But you know, the bomber, as you guys can see, has these drop shoulders, beautiful drop shoulders. Every detail, you know, the double zip up. I always say that if you're gonna make a bomber, always make it double zipped up. I think that any bomber that doesn't have a double zip, it's just not a bomber in my opinion. It's just a jacket. But anyway, you know, it's got the inside pockets, you know, and the side pockets as well. It's a flap pocket, which is just easy to throw in your phone in there or your car keys or whatever. But yeah, overall, absolutely love this jacket. Now I got it in a size large. They already kind of fit quite oversized. I usually tend to layer this with like a nice hoodie, you know, even a tank top, you know, on this transitional weather, usually when it's like still a little bit like cold but then gets hot, you can just throw on a tank top, throw on the bomber, some shorts, and then you're good to go. So yeah, that was the first piece. And then the second piece that they sent me were these beautiful sweats. Again, this is the whole fit, you know, the bomber with the sweatpants, just a casual, nice fit. Definitely gives you that London vibe, you know, that streetwear vibe. Of course, that's what they're going for. And these sweats, once again, fit quite oversized. So if you do want to size down, I'll suggest sizing down. This is a size medium that I got. Now I would pair this with just a simple pair of sneakers. Like for example, Golden Goose sent me these sneakers, or even just my Nike Zoom Flyers, which you guys have seen me do countless times. This has definitely been my go-to outfit this sort of transitional weather, like fall, you know, when it's starting getting cold. The bomber, the sweatpants, and just a simple pair of sneakers, whether it'll be my Ultra Boost or just the Nike Zoom Fly. You guys know I always tell you that I really like to keep my clothing and my wardrobe very minimal. Like I'm very specific as to what I want in my wardrobe. And a lot of the times too with brands, you know, I always want to work with brands that I feel personally like connect with my wardrobe, and I can support them in a genuine way. I think that that's always important. That's why even when I do these recent pickups, which I don't do often, I always want to take the time to just shout out these brands that are like maybe gifting me stuff and stuff like that, because this is stuff that I would have to pay for, you know? So I'm very thankful to be able to do this where, you know, I'm sharing these brands with you guys that I believe in, and then you guys, you know, if you like them, you go cop, or if like you just want to sit and just see how these pieces fit and eventually cop, it's all good. So to me, it's always important that like I keep that transparency whenever I'm chatting with you guys, where it's like I generally just always accept things from brands that I'm like, I really love these pieces. What's going on, guys? All right, so it is Sunday. Just got back from the Sony store because I wanted to see if they had the A7S III, because that's a camera that I'm looking to buy towards the end of the year. So I've been trying to see what shops might have the best deals. But yeah, anyway, it was closed, so I couldn't get in and check it out. But there's another store that I want to check out. So currently, for you guys that always ask, I've used a 6400. It's a Sony APC series 6400 with a 16mm lens, I believe. And that's what I used to shoot my reels YouTube videos, and for the reels I go in between the iPhone 12 and this camera right here. But I've been looking to upgrade to a full frame just because in the long run that's so much better, and I want to capture the sharpest, most neat content I possibly can. So yeah, I think the full frame camera, the A7S III, is about, it's almost 5 grand Canadian dollars, so it's quite expensive. That's why I haven't just jumped the gun right away. But yeah, hopefully by the end of the year I will have it. But anyway, I think I'm probably gonna conclude the vlog here because the other shops might be closed, to be honest. Starting off with the top, we have this hat here. This is Sea Kings, a brand that we do actually carry at Essence. I love this hat. I don't get that much wear out of it, but it fits perfect. The sunglasses are actually by a better feeling. These guys, you guys have seen these quite a lot. In terms of outerwear, so this is my new favorite bomber. This is a bomber by 7th Store. As you guys can see, it just fits amazing. Got the double zipper as always. And yeah, you see it has the drop shoulders, which look really good. And then underneath I have the tank top by SB Badu. It's a beautiful tank top, a nice underlayer, just very sleek and tight. At the bottom we have these beautiful pants by Spencer Badu once again. These are amazing, man. They fit really cool. And then of course the Ramones sneakers. But yeah, and there you go. So that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Highly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Peace out.